The Erd Tree is close. Only a little further till the foot of the Erd Tree. And the accord is fulfilled. It takes me back. I was born at the foot of the Erd Tree, where Mother... Though now, the reason...
summer customer? Well...
Am I? Are you here as a customer?
Testing, can you hear my mic? Is this mic audio coming through? Okay, yeah, I can hear it on my end. Alright, I was just making sure. Decided I might as well go ahead and start getting more used to having my mic on, and since there's a couple of y'all watching. It just took me a minute to figure out how to get my mic to work again. Because I didn't realize I'd had it muted through the system. Right now I'm just kind of exploring, trying to gather a few items, get a few Site of Graces unlocked. My main goal with this playthrough is to essentially hunt down every single dragon enemy in the game, including enemies that are just draconic in title. Which, to get to one of them, I have to go through a path down through here, if I can remember where exactly the path is. I thought it was over there by that cave, but I didn't see it. I could just be blind. There's a little bit of a problem with Elden Ring's map sometimes, is trying to re-find where to go in certain locations to get to certain paths. I thought it was down through here. Let me double check again real quick. Or I can fall to my death again. I swear gravity is the most dangerous enemy in Elden Ring. You'll die far more often to it than to any boss. Oh no, wait, I think I remember where it's at now. Yeah, I'm being an idiot. Back up this way, and then, yeah, down through there. Okay. I will say, Igon's bow, which is the main weapon I'm using for this playthrough, really good damage, way better than I was expecting, but man, does it suck not being able to, you know, attack while moving. And, like, since I'm playing this playthrough as Igon, the only other weapons I have access to are a couple of dragon incantations, which, granted, does give me a couple of melee options for close range, using one of them, but it still is kind of rough, because, you know, the game expects you to fight in melee, and when you don't have a good melee option, you kind of run into some problems here and there. I can get good damage in if I can stay at a distance or get a good opening, but if I can't, then I'm in trouble. I do have a melee on horseback, but man, is it just kind of slow and hard to hit stuff with, and doesn't do much damage when you do. Or at least not as much damage as I'm used to doing with a melee attack on horseback. I've also just never been good at horseback combat in this game, or really any game. Let's see. I think... No. This was the path to get over here. Okay. Well, might as well grab one of the Sites of Grace near here. I think there's one over this way. Which I've only played through Elden Ring a couple of times and only really finished the game once, even though I've gotten up to the end a couple of times. So, my memory of where graces are in certain areas is kind of hazy. It also doesn't help that just because I usually, you know, play with a quick playstyle that's not really meant for taking on every single enemy I come across. I'm used to not really, like, sticking around in any one spot for too long. I guess I can grab the one up here on the wall, just to have a side of grace. Let's see. That's right up this set of stairs, yeah. Okay. Rest that so I'm out of combat so I can fast travel. I'm not really needing to do this dungeon for anything. Where was that entrance? Would have to be somewhere near there, right? I also normally don't go this way to get down to the lower part of the volcano manors type area. But unfortunately I killed Patches at the beginning of this playthrough because the wiki lied to me and said that he sells infinite crossbow bolts. Or not crossbow, great bow bolt arrows. But apparently, which the wiki didn't specify, that's only after you progress his quest line. So that means no infinite arrows from him, so I murdered him for nothing. It means I didn't get the shortcut down the mountain from when he, kicks you off of it. That being said, I don't really have much care for Patches like everyone else seems to, so no real loss there. Okay, just some perfumer stuff. About that thing. Yeah, just another perfume bottle. I'm not preventing myself from using consumables during this playthrough, like perfume bottles and all that, even though they're not in Igon's kit. I just don't really use them that much. Like, I don't know, I've just never really been a consumable person. I blame years of JRPGs and the inherent mentality I end up with of, oh, well, what if I need this, sometime later? What if I need that basic healing potion that can't do hardly anything when I get to the final boss? And then I, inevitably end up finishing the games with like 99 of every single item. Never used a single one. It made a lot of fights a lot harder than I needed to because I was too stubborn to use the stuff like, oh yes, this revives the whole party. Nah, I think I'll just, struggle for 10 turns reviving them one by one with the cheaper one that I can buy. Guess I can fight this 2 area. Not the worst damage. I mean, it's a tibia mariner. It's not like it's a real threat. We'll figure out where he teleported off to. Ow. Say he's not a real threat, and then the skeleton summon actually hit me. So I'm looking around for where he teleported to. There he is. Wow, he actually killed me. That's kind of pathetic on my part. Let's see, I think this side of Grace is a bit closer. See, now I have to kill him out of vengeance. Go back over to the same spot. These guys are honestly just a cool idea for a boss. It's just they barely have anything to do to actually attack. And the skeletons they summon aren't exactly, you know, the most potent of threats. They do have numbers on their side at least. Oh, didn't realize I'd gotten to that low health. Thanks for stopping by, Neko. Have a good rest of your day at work. Just hopping off and shooting the arrows instead. Really gotta watch for the big guy a little bit more. Take out a couple of skeleton heads while they're knocked down like that. I think the melee attack with the great bow on horse doesn't do that much damage per hit, but overall it is a little bit faster than hopping off and using my arrows. Alright. Took me 3 tries, even when it really should have only taken 1. But, oh well. Some free souls, essentially. Now then, was that path actually up here, or was I wasting my time again? Might as well grab these. Do I even have any stone sword keys? I don't remember what this item is, so might as well grab it. Oh, so Drake Talisman plus one, that's pretty good. Not the best, but decent enough. Also definitely not what I was looking for up here. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I think this is the path over here. Good, good, good. There we go. Mountain Gilmere. So yeah, I should be able to level up too. I need to focus on getting my strength and dex up so that I can wield the bow without having to have Radagon's talisman equipped. Granted, I'll probably still keep it equipped for a while regardless, but being able to not have it as a hard requirement will open up more options. How far am I away from leveling up again? I just need about 3,000. See if I've got enough. These. That's too many, but oh well. Because it's time for, you know, an actual dragon boss. I have to make my way through a few guys to get to it, but I think there's a stake over here. Yeah, probably. Alright, just another magma worm, but hard. easily my least favorite magma worm attack, and he just keeps doing it. So that one's a lot nicer. I'll just drink a bit. Know the magma worm moves that much. Going into lava. Didn't realize I was out of stamina. It's that time. Lava's hot. I can't roll in it. Damn it. But there is a stake there at least. Lock on there so I can actually see to get away. The camera in this game will 100% screw you over if you're not careful with it. Ow! Damn, one shot me. Actually, remember to drink my physics before I go into the fight this time. Definitely gonna have to level up stamina as I go on with this build. There we go. And that's another dragon heart. Another one down. Let's see. I don't think I do actually want to go to Volcano Manor. I effectively have a hit list of all the dragon enemies in the game written up. Let's see. No, I need to get that up to 16 for the great bow. So there's that. And now I could technically wield it without having to have the Scar Seal equipped. I'll hang on to it though. Or I'll keep focusing on leveling up strength next, that's what I meant to say. And we'll hang on to using the Scar Seal for a bit. Always risky trying to just run past that guy. Oh, did not realize you actually could heal while on a ladder. First time I ever tried, I think. It's right over there. Sometimes they'll let me just jump off my horse, other times it won't. I believe it's... Was there something up here that I need, I think? No, it's a bow that's up there. Okay, well. Oh, that's great. I'll go ahead and climb up and grab whatever's up there. Don't mind me. I think he minded me. Oh yeah, he minded me. He's coming after me. Is a pelican up here that I need, or it's just a bow? Don't remember which it is. which case, if it's bow, it's useless. Yep, it's useless. Great. All I remembered was that there was something archery related at the top of this tower. I think the only thing over here is a hero's ruin. Hero's grave, or whatever it's called. Means, yeah, this is the way I need to go. Past that asshole who drops down, and then... oh, there's the ladder. Can I make it up before he gets me? Alright, good. And he has no way to climb back up. Despite the fact that he was up here before and will be up here again. This playthrough is a lot of running past enemies because it is just not worth the trouble of trying to fight them with a slow firing bow and with, you know, ammo constraints. Not deal with those. I think they can climb ladders. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem like it. You know what? I might as well try fighting the Falling Star Beast at least once. They're an enemy I've always had trouble with, but who knows? Maybe this will work well for me. I doubt it, but maybe. And just so I don't have to play the Metal Gear Solid theme, I'll take the Spirit Spring up. Dodge. Of course, it was the one that was the most important for me to actually dodge. And yeah. Do not know its attack patterns very well. Interesting. Oh, that's not good enough damage to one fighting this thing right now. Alright, away I go. I have to wait and fight that thing when I've got a few more levels. Now, just gonna make my way into Volcano Manor to get its Site of Grace. I will have to come back here later for a couple of things. Namely, from what I've read, there is a magma wyrm here at the manor that I'll have to hunt down, and never did before. So, no idea what it even drops. Just gonna completely ignore the actual quest line here though, because yeah, Don't really feel like dealing with a bunch of NPC fights for no reason. Now let's see. Put a marker on the map. I can go ahead and grab it for this region. And I'll decide from there what I'm going to fight next. I may try to have a go with the Draconic Tree Sentinel. I don't even know why I tried that swing. I was nowhere near that scarab. Map. I don't think it'll be any use to me, but I kind of want to try to fight the ulcerated tree spirit here. Just to get a feel for how bad fighting one of them would be. Tough to get a good opening to attack it. They are wriggly bastards. Looks like I'll have to wait and do one arrow at a time. Yeah, it's easily doable. I might as well try to take it down. At some point I need to clean that mini-map marker off. The big problem with these enemies is that sometimes it's kind of hard to tell what they're doing, whether it's an attack or just them moving weirdly. I was worried that I was going to hit that pole. Okay, maybe it's not as easily doable as I thought. I do still have plenty of bolt or arrows. I keep wanting to call them crossbow bolts because that's the only like ranged weapon I've really used in Elden Ring. One little annoying thing is that whenever you're in Igon's power stance, like even if you're not firing it, you'll still end up not being able to recover stamina while you're in it. Being up close when it starts to do that is pretty hard to avoid unless you're using a shield. Or maybe I just don't have good timing on it. Granted, I just don't have good timing on a lot of that. Well, I dodged that. Well, not really much point in even fighting this thing. I could kill it if I keep trying, but I'll just come back to it later. Let's see. Yeah, I might as well try the Tree Sentinel, since it's probably the most actually doable boss right now. Or at least let me see what my... Not the place I meant to teleport to. Let me at least see what my damage is on it. And I'm going to go buy more crossbow bolts before long, Craig. Arrows. Great arrows, not crossbow bolts. This is not a crossbow. Crossbow would be faster to attack. Am I below the arena? Where am I in relation to it? No, not even close to it. I was completely mixed up as to where I was. Is that death? That's death, isn't it? That's fine. Ow. Still alive. Somehow. Somebody's showing up to the Tree Sentinel with, you know, less blasts, but it's like America up here. Alright. Let's see if this even remotely has a chance. Actually pretty good damage. Of course it's going to be a pain in the ass there, but... Ow. I swear this guy's horse is more of a threat than he is. can't hardly get a chance to heal when it's constantly firing fireballs at you. See if I can. Start off with a headshot for some easy bonus damage. Finding the right time to try and attack is going to be the issue here. Just going to keep throwing fireballs at me. That. Get a little bit more range. Maybe after he does that jump attack, I'll dodge roll twice and I think after this next attempt, I may need to. No, I've got plenty of arrows at the moment. Well, not plenty, but enough. Okay, that's not. Dodge to the side, not straight away. Alright, one more attempt and then yeah, I'm going to have to go get more arrows. I can buy great arrows now, but they cost a lot more. Unfortunate. I may not immediately start firing the force. Sometimes I'm getting used to the dodge. Don't have the timing on that yet. Yeah, I'll take about 14 arrows, more or less, in order to kill him. So I'm going to need some more. Definitely going to need some more. Okay, that's going to be a good spot to actually try to grind out some arrows. I or rather grind out some souls to get arrows. I guess I can just do a random cave and ideally I should be able to get enough souls from killing enemies. So I think I have. Oh, great, this cave with skeletons, so I might not actually be able to get enough to I can find a way to double kill them. Yeah. Well. This hidden wall, I think, mostly just has enemies behind it. Use my fist to hit him, actually. I don't know why I didn't think of that. You know what? I think it's time for a different hood. Yeah, that looks a little bit closer to Igon in terms of headwear. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any better looking armor. I do really wish his armor had been transferable between characters. It's kind of annoying that it isn't. What I'm thinking going into this without flask at the ready. Way less damage than I can deal with that. Actually, I don't know that I can kill this skeleton. I'm out of heal, or let's see flask. Come on, push the fifth. Game. Ah, crap. Okay, that was close. Yeah, there's no point in continuing further. I'm out of bolts and out of flasks. I do need to switch over to having a couple more FP flasks if I'm gonna do this cave. Or I could just, you know, not do this cave. Find one that actually has enemies that I don't have to specifically use the Dragon Claw on. Oh, I guess I don't specifically have to do anything. I'm rambling. Rambling and not making much sense. Because my thought process doesn't always translate well into words. A lot of this playthrough is spent coming back here to buy bones so I can make more arrows. Yeah, that'll bring me back up to full stock for the moment. really should get more before I bother to do more. I guess I could do... There's a crystalline cave down there. Yeah. I don't think there's a spirit. There might be a way down from over here. Let me just check and see. Let me allocate another FP flask just in case I do need to do melee. Okay, flask run. Let's see. Yay, delicious, delicious flesh. Okay, yeah, there's possibly a way down here if this doesn't kill me. Not if that kills me. Yeah. Can I go all the way around from there, or it may still be quicker if I can do that. Yeah, I'll put that map marker. And since I'm low on souls at the moment, I should probably go grab that meager amount. Because there's no point in letting it just sit there. It's almost another, like, 3 arrows. I don't want to do just straight up farming because A, that's boring, and B, you know, it's boring. So, I'll try to be actively doing something of value whenever I'm going around. Or whenever I'm needing to get more arrows. Because otherwise I'm just basically going to be walking around doing this constantly. Slowly get a few meager souls from enemies. Granted, I think I got more souls in that couple of seconds than I did from that entire time I spent in that cave. But that is beside the point. I also don't think that cave that I was in had anything good, at least not for my current setup. Because I think if it's the cave I'm thinking it was, then it's got 2 bosses in it, one of which has an invisible assassin, which, man, do not like the idea of trying to fight that with this. And he gives you the mimic, or the... It's the item that lets you turn invisible in PvP, but I'm not really planning on doing any PvP with this setup. And I don't think it has any effect in PvE, or if it is, it's such a minor effect it's not worth worrying about. And I think the other item from there is the family head flail, if I'm thinking of the right cave, which I think I am. And since I can't really use that during this playthrough, entirely pointless. Well, I'm pretty sure that whilst here is a crystalline. Gives a tilting belt bearing. I just don't remember which one. Should probably also go activate Godric's Great Rune once I leave here. Let's see. Those plugs. We were fighting, but I don't know why I call these things slugs either. They're snails. They're very clearly snails. I'm not gonna bother fighting all these guys, but I will grab some of these stones as I go through here. I do need the souls, but fighting every one of these guys is kind of a pain. That being said, you know what? Screw it. They are kind of pissing me off. I guess they are decent assholes. Okay, that guy's mad because I stole his rock he was digging. Or he didn't even notice and he just doesn't have anything to dig, so now he's wandering. He just doesn't seem to care about me. Good to know. I usually just, you know, backstab them. Oh. Ow, ow. Well, that was pathetic. I don't want to use too many arrows. Stop that already? Alright, so killing one of those gets me how many arrows? How many is it per? Times 5. So killing one gets me 5. So as long as I kill 1 per 5 arrows, yeah. I mean, it is a net positive. Just to punch him up and not the best of it. It did work. You know, barely. I think this is actually the cave. Let's link to that one. Yeah. This asshole in it. Gonna be worth it, but oh yeah, it's definitely worth that. Okay. Yes, I see you, snail. Okay, snails don't have much HP. Something stupid and just came rolling into that. Oh, I'm so nervous about jumping in this game because I'm so bad at even simple parkour. Let's see, what is this? Arsenal charm +1. There's sling. For some reason I thought that I had the +0 version equipped. It'd be nice whenever I have more talisman pouches. So I might have to kill another great rune boss for that. Let's see. I think, yeah, it's just a straight shot to the boss room. Rather than go ahead and do that, I'm back out of this cave, heal up, and go buy me a bunch more arrows. Basically, yeah, he'll be using a level's worth of arrows, but or using a level's worth of runes to buy arrows, essentially. But they'll keep me stocked up for a while. I really should get in the habit of using the quick map options. Okay. Yeah, that'll keep me stocked for hopefully a good while. Shouldn't have to make any more trips back to the round table to buy arrows for, or buy bones to make arrows for a while. Alright, let's go face this boss. Just gonna run past all these guys, because there's no reason to waste my time and energy fighting them. And more importantly, no reason to look like a fool and use all my potions fighting them. Of course, I was going to get hit by someone. Ah, shit, this is the 2 Crystallions. Stamina. Like I said, I think should break them pretty quickly. Really worried about the spear one getting up on me. So once he does, I'm not going to have much of a chance to dodge. Break it. Oh yeah. Okay, that's the way to go forward with these guys from now on. Should kill him. There we go. Or her. I don't know if these things are male or female. They're crystal statues. There we go. Okay. And somber bell bearing. Not as useful, but that's whole outside still throwing. Okay. Whatever. Well, I guess I could. Could use somber smithing stones to upgrade my talisman. That being said, I don't know. Let's see, for 3 and 4, which I've already used. Never mind. Oh well. Still got some decent souls out of it. Let's see if I can go ahead and kill this merchant. That way I can just not have to fast travel to him.
Well, divorce.
Let's see. Yeah, he does actually have an infinite supply of great arrows and golden great arrows. Which those are going to be interesting. Because theoretically I can fire these at my feet in order to boost my stats. Does it? I might have to test that, because that might boost my stats just in general if I fire it. I was planning on doing this eventually anyhow, so... Maybe I'll just stick with regular arrows, or bone arrows. He does have an offensive plot for these, right? Yeah, good. Alright. Sorry, buddy, but you are going to die in order to make things more convenient for me.
Stop this at once, and I will forgive you. You'd come this far for your pillaging? Plague your kind.
I don't know why I decided to switch to his donkey there. That's annoying. Great. He's moving at just a fast enough pace that my arrows are going to miss if I try to. And that aim speed is so slow. You're just going to ride in circles around me forever? I mean, it's cool if that's what you want to do, buddy, but... Alright then. I wish that the Sash of War would actually trigger whenever I'm, pressing and holding the button to use it. And just sometimes it doesn't want to. Oh, yeah, of course, now you're going to try to fight back. Alright, that gives me another way to just buy all the arrows I might need throughout the game. Let's go back and try to fight the Tree Sentinel again. Oh, I was going to test the... See if that'll give me a buff if I just fire it. Or if I have to be standing near it. No, it looks like you have to be standing near it. So yeah, that'll give me a buff. Okay. Be more to waste my runes on, but it's essentially a weaker version of Golden Vow I can proc on myself before a fight. Whether or not I'll remember to do that is another question entirely. I don't know if I've ever really approached from this direction before. Like, other than when I did earlier, obviously, but... Like, normally I'm coming up from the bottom and then basically sneaking past the one guy to get up here. It's not gonna last very long. Alright, let's see. Better. Not the button I meant to press. Yeah, okay, those golden great arrows don't last long enough to really be worth using. Good to know. Yeah, if he does that attack right after his attack, I don't have an opening. If he doesn't, though, then I get an opening to shoot him with an arrow. So much effort. Really need to remember to start drinking my flask before I start a fight. I don't know why I've been so bad about that here lately. Alright, game. I know that was my fault, but I'm still blaming the game for it, like every true Souls player. That one I was playing. Might be able to get an opening there. I'm far enough away when he starts to charge. Trying to get that juicy headshot damage to start out with. After he does that. Put a firebomb. Chug. Dodge. I think the other time is too risky. Risky, but you know, I think that might be one of my better opening chances. That opening's just too inconsistent. He loves to just shoot fire with his horse. Just gotta get my timings. sometimes when you're more than 2 millimeters away, he really loves to start doing the fireball attack. And other times, if you're, like, standing right in front of him, he likes to do the fireball attack. And other times, he'll just chase you down for forever instead of doing the fireball attack when you actually want him to. Well. See, I'm just so not used to playing this way, so I knew it was going to end up being an issue on certain bosses that are more mobile. Maybe just start aiming lower for my second and third shots there. Why did I try to do a second shot there? Why was I an idiot? Counter damaging on that one. Okay, I'll just pick that up. Really? This is when you're going to chase me? Mostly the same moves that. That's just the new attack I have to worry about. Yep, really doesn't work there. Gotta figure out the timing on that attack. No, I could try that out. shit. Hit, was that an angle? He hit the ground behind me. That was just stupid. Let's see how much Throwing Claw does. Well, it does nothing if I get killed trying to activate it. Passive damage with these things way too open. I'm trying to get basically the same amount of time frame. My bow attack, but in melee range. I'm doing so much more XP. This attempt is probably a wash. Have enough time if he does that attack. I'll give it another attempt or two getting into phase 2 before I change tactics a little. Because I'm going to have to kill 2 Great Ring bosses before I can enter the city anyhow, even if I do kill him. So I may go back and kill Renalla. Give another attempt or two. Doesn't work. It's the time when he just fires off like one fireball that really gets me. Like, oh, there's no way I'll have the opening to actually attack. And then he starts charging. And I'm like, well, great, now I don't have the open. Tried it. The main problem with this great bow is by the time you realize, or by the time you've realized you made a mistake, there's generally not enough time to stop yourself. You're locked in from the moment you pull that trigger. And honestly, I may just need to get in the habit of using the weaker bow shots instead of always using the actual war. Because that'll probably give me a few more openings now that I think about it. I'm just stubborn. And I want the most damage I can get per shot. Partly because, you know, earlier in the game when arrows were way more of a rarity. Too soon. No. For some reason, I thought whenever he did the downward lightning that after that he would always charge, but nope. Guess he just goes into any of his other attacks. Okay, one more solid attempt and then I'm gonna make my way over to start doing Raya Lucaria. I think a few more levels would probably not go amiss. calculation. Alright, yeah. Raya Lucaria time. We'll try to just clear it out and maybe get a couple of levels. No idea how well this is going to go, considering there's a lot of kind of fast attacking ranged enemies here. And kill these guys from a distance at least. Kid you not, my very first playthrough, those two guys at the gate caused me so much trouble. Because I was running, you know, low vigor, low, basically everything but dex. So just getting in through the front door was just a massive pain in the ass for me. Alright, game. Okay, luckily these guys, since they are lower level, don't really have much health. I should probably be able to stomp through here pretty easily. Don't think there's anything of particular value for my build here, but... might as well rest here, just get the FP back. I'm not going to fight all these guys. Thank you. Don't mind me, just passing through. so not really using spirit summons. Like, don't have anything against using them with this character, but also don't really feel like I should use them. You know what? I'll come back down there and fight that guy. Lovely view. See ya. Not going to go in through the back entrance Volcano Manor right now because A, I just don't like going there, and B, I hate fighting the Abductor Virgins, which is the two bosses at the, well, quote-unquote bosses at the end of that path, and there's nothing of value to be gained from it. At least not for my current setup. All it is another way up to Atlas Plateau. Which you don't really need if you've already gone there. And there's much less annoying ways up there. Alright. I think this guy's gonna be a threat, but a little bit of NPC I thought he'd give more souls than that, honestly. Again, though, I guess this is, you know, a lower level area than where I have been. Part of the problem with it being a while since I've gone through these areas is that I don't really remember what's where. So it's kind of hard to remember, you know, what items of value are hidden behind what doors. I think this may just be a stone mask. Yeah. Luckily these guys are stupid. I suppose technically since they didn't see me, they're only going based off of sound, so... I may as well manual aim this one. Because sometimes the game gets a little questionable whenever you're on a slight slope as to where it's going to actually aim. Until he stops moving so I don't miss just because he's moving slightly. Oh good, I lured out the great jar. This one. And this is what I was afraid of, being essentially stun locked before I could actually attack. Great. So worth it. Much rejoicing was had. I think there's another one up here before the doggo. Need to kill these guys, but I'm not sure. I might as well drop down into the hidden pot room. I can't remember which one of these bookcases it is. Oh, probably the one with all the messages in front of it and nothing on the shelves. Is this talisman worth anything to me? Oh, it's Comet. It's not a talisman. Stone sword key. And there's a ladder in here. I don't think there's anything up here. Yeah. Don't think that's actually anything of value. No. Alright. Back to the side of Grace, and I'm just going to try to run past everything to get to the dogfight. Let's see, how close am I leveling? About 3,200. I guess I never. 500. Oh, so, yeah. Yeah, that's just enough. think one more level and I'll actually be able to see my weapon stats on that screen. So I'll know how much leveling it up is, or how much leveling is increasing it. Which it should not already be. Yeah, I should already have. Oh, whatever. Alright, let's see if I can make my way past all these without getting too injured. Now, this fight is going to be interesting. Magic Sith is pretty fast attacking, but very low health. Very low health. Basically, I just need to actually get 3 hits in. Not going to be too bad. Main issue is just that all my attacks have a massive wind-up. Hello, goodbye. Ow, ow. Stop that. I don't need to read more. I have vengeance to acquire. I also probably should at some point try to hunt down better stuff for my flask. Okay, maybe 4 hits. Sorry. Ow. Furniture, get out of my way. Alright, yeah, that was easy. Yeah, theoretically. Oh yeah, I guess I was looking on the wrong section. I'm an idiot. But yeah, that's pretty decent. 2 extra damage. No extra damage. Okay. And then, yeah, at some point I do need to level up my health more. But for now, let's just focus on damage for a while. Get that up to 30 strength. Eventually, I'm also going to have to level Faith in Arcane more to get access to the other incantations I can use, but they're about going to be in the same situation where they're useful but not like amazingly useful. Because one of them's Grail's Roar, which, man, that's going to be fun getting, because I'm going to have to get that, or I plan on getting that the proper way instead of the cheese method everyone always uses. And that I'm going to actually fight the multitude of dragons to get it. Instead of, you know, just running up and punching Grail in the tail 5,000 times. One thing I've also noticed is that they made great bows very slow to compensate for their power, but they also made it where there's not really any like special arrows you can use aside from the golden arrows and Radahn's arrows. Like, there's no rod arrows, no poison arrows, I don't think. It's just basic damage dealing arrows for the most part with the great bow. which is fine. I mean, it is meant to just be, you know, a big strength-based weapon, but also a little disappointing, because that's one of the benefits all the other bows have. Okay, these guys are jerks. I'm just running around stealing all your stuff. I don't want to fight you. Yeah, so there's not much of particular value here. I may just go ahead and fight Renalla instead of bothering to explore the rest of the... Don't remember this exact path. I will go open that shortcut though, so I don't have to fight the bowling ball every time. Every time I die to this asshole. Because that guy will kill me. 100%. Especially if he's going to block my arrows. Let's go back inside so I don't have to fight your friends too. Ow. Ow. Could just hop on the elevator and cheat it, but... Your friends are in here, aren't they? Okay, no, they left. Okay. Might work. Especially if he gets close enough that I can stagger him with the yell. I did not see you could drink. Ow. Alright. I surprisingly didn't die to him. Can't remember if there's a grace outside of the boss room or not. I don't think there is. Yeah, there isn't. Great. Oh yeah, I went through all my healing flasks. Alright, yeah. Could have just pressed that button and then gone back. Which side of Grace was it? Courthouse classroom? Nope. Is it that one? Debate parlor? Okay, yeah. Could go around and grab that talisman, but I think it only affects sorcery casting time, which, not really going to be of any value to me. I don't see Renalla being that much of an issue, considering phase 1 is going to be pretty much a give me. But phase 2, I think I should be able to essentially stun lock her by knocking her down, because she has no poise whatsoever. Punch them in their smug little faces. objects around here just love to explode. Third one. Alright, game. Third shot off. Wasn't aware that she could break the lock on with that. That's interesting. That thing's a little bit more interesting. But how nice. Leave me alone. Ah, so I needed to fight her anyhow because she summoned the dragon. I forgot about that. Is she out of my range? Really? Good, she can have the dragon and the dog. Normally she does not survive this long for me. Dragon really about to use it. Take it. Still one dead Renalla.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence he hides.
With that, I'm going to end the stream for the day, I believe. I'm just going to level up real quick, just dump it all into strength. And I think that's a good enough spot to call it for today. Thank you for jumping in and watching. And probably going to do this hopefully sometime, much sooner. But thanks for joining, and see you next time.